Hello and welcome to a special presentation of Renault's product review. My name is Brett, the videographer at Renault Zero Imports. We recently returned from an amazing trip to Germany where we saw some incredible things and met some wonderful people. This year we wanted to do something a little special and present each manufacturer individually, showing you the wonderful new items they have to offer in 2017. Now let's take a closer look at the 2017 Nuremberg Toy Fair.
Hey there and welcome to KM1 booth at the Toy Fair in Germany. Let me show you our new high-definition sound module which we use for all future projects in our locomotives. We have there total a high-definition sound module with 16-bit and 44.1 kilohertz frequency, and when we run the engine we have a very nice sound. During acceleration, of course, we have some dynamic sound system that always depends on the behavior of the engine. It follows very closely what I do here with the regulator. And the advantage is that the 16 bits really play the silent parts of the sound very nicely as well. Of course we can do some loud sounds as well. We have total 20 watt amplifier over there. It's a digital stereo amplifier, and all the sounds we can play over there are very clear compared to other decoders or sound systems. Let me show you, for example, this function. This function is prototypical to check with the water gauge the water level in the boiler. You can hear this very nice acoustics over there. Or the injector. Very prototypical sound. And I don't know if you can really hear this with the recording, but there's really no background sound, you know. It's absolutely silent when it's over. Air pump. Water pump. So all these sound samples on the soundboard are really CD quality of a compact disc. And to show you which quality we really have, I just want to play now a small soundtrack. So I just want to point out, this is really only the engine. There are no other speakers. When I remove the coal inlay over there, you hear how the sound is different. It's just the engine. No other speakers, just one speaker right now. Yes, and again you hear there's no noise. Yeah. And another one, a dialogue between the driver and the and you hear it's very natural sound. This is the sound of the turbo generator. show you another function. Many customers at home need a more silent mode of the sound, and when they meet each other in any club or conventions, large layouts, they need to make it louder, of course. So I switch on a noise. Let's say I take the water pump right now. Okay. So now water pump is working. Now I can switch down the volume of the sound very easily just by pushing one key, and you know it's going to be faded. It's not just a cut and then it's silent immediately, and then step by step I can make it louder. Push the button another time. So the sound was faded silent, and now it's getting more and more louder. We have total 7 steps of the volume that the customer can adjust himself during operation without doing any programming. So this is the loudest mode for the system right now. And when we switch on again, the steam whistle, I think this is pretty impressive, right? Well, that's our brand new system. We will have it available by middle of this year, and I hope you will enjoy it along with the KM1 locos. Thank you.
So here we are at the KM1 booth, and I just want to point out a few highlights for 2017. I think the D6 is going to be coming out this year, the little Bavarian D6, and there's going to be several versions of the D6. And they're also going to order, they're also going to create a starter set. And the starter set, you'll have a D6 or a Bavarian, I think it's, yes, a Bavarian D6 and a Reichsbahn DB version BR98. And that locomotive starter set will have 2 cars, and then you can choose what tracks system you want or what digital system you want. So they're going to make a starter set, but they're going to create a couple of other starter sets, so they allow you to build the starter set and how you want it. The Bavarian coaches are going to come out this year again, and those Bavarian coaches will be a perfect matching coach set for the little Bavarian D6, or even the BR70, the other Bavarian locomotive that they're coming out with. So we're really looking forward to that. And then later on in the year, the BR56 down here will be coming out, and KM1 is offering a new weathering service. So for instance, if you want a BR56 and you want it weathered, they are now weathering the locomotives professionally for a fee. So then you can get one-of-a-kind, fully weathered KM1 locomotive. One of my favorite pieces that KM1 is going to be coming out with is the massive German Decapod, the 44 class. There's going to be several versions of that. There'll be a DRG version with the Wagner smoke deflectors. They have a version, a DB version with the silver boiler bands, with both a coal tender and an oil tender. Then they'll have an amazing photo gray version where they only made 5, and I think we're only getting 1, so we might be keeping that one, I'm not sure yet. Another unique version that we're going to be getting is a German war locomotive, the UKA BR44, in a dark gray livery, which is really unique and nice. And it's actually around the corner. We're going to just walk over there and I'll show that to you. So KM1 also offers models every once in a while if you want a fully gold engine. Absolutely exquisite, highly finished, highly polished BR44 in gold. And here's my beautiful photo gray version. And Frau Eise over there, she promised me one. So all you YouTube followers, point the camera at Icy over there. Icy, you promised me a BR44 in photo gray, right?
Yes.
Now I got a witness. And then Carmen over here, she promised me too, okay? Carmen, say hi to YouTube. Yes. It's my favorite engine. This is going to go in my bedroom, right above my bedpost, okay? Okay, maybe not. Okay, anyway, down here is that Uka I was telling you about. It's beautiful, a dark gray. It's got the German Reichseagle on there. It was a heavy war engine with the tub tender. You notice this was a square tender, and this Uka version has a tub tender. That's going to be a fantastic version. You know, we're getting 5 of those, so get your orders in. So as I mentioned, you know, KM1 is offering a nice weathering service, and you can see how beautiful these locomotives turned out. The BR55 at the top in a nice weathering, it looks remarkable. It really, really does. I might actually just get some of these for myself. I mean, they are absolutely beautiful. Below the 55, we have the famous German BR18, or most people know it as the Rheingold locomotive, or the S36. But take a look how nice that looks with the weathering. Over here we have a weathered V90, and the BR44 also looks beautiful, and the iconic German V200 diesel. Look at a weathering job. Look at the roof detail on that thing. Amazing. I tell you, 1 gauge has really made its mark in the market. I mean, it is probably right now some of the most popular scales to collect and model. And thanks to KM1, they kind of brought this gauge back to life. Here we have the beautiful KM1 display again, fully automated, fully functional. You can watch some of these beauties in action. They're displaying the new BR94, and they got the D6 on the track, and of course the German BR44. Here we have the BR94 taking off.
And now we conclude this section of the 2017 Nuremberg Toy Fair. To purchase the newly released products shown here today, please visit Reynolds.com. And don't forget to check out our YouTube channel to see our ever-growing playlist, where I will be adding more and more videos showcasing the various manufacturers at the 2017 Nuremberg Toy Fair. Thank you for watching.